Now we will discuss the module 2, that is Information Generation and Communication of Paper 1 MLIS, Unit 2, that is Evolution of Human Communication and Media. It is a great endeavor that societal people, when moved towards civilization, they first initiated how he will be able to communicate to the posterior society. They tried so much of things, but slowly they developed different types of media where the idea can be imbibed or included or kept, preserved, and that preserved knowledge can be utilized by the society, by the social human being, the next generation, utilized by the next generation. So it is interesting to note that people used the different media first as there is a stone surface over which they draw some picture for communicating some idea for the fellow people. So the stone surface was the first media utilized by then thereafter they tried, and thereafter they overcome their barriers, and first we can trace an important media, clay tablets. If we go to the Bibliothèque Nationale, then you will see there's numerous number of, that is the huge number of clay tablets over which the information on those period, on particularly on agriculture, health, then astronomy. So these are the things, all these information are included over these clay tablets. And metals also used, brass, then iron, and so much of metals, or bronze plates. So people used that material also in a developed way. Again, people utilized wooden boards for writing something. Then they passed from one to another the papyrus. Some plants are there, the strips are cut, and with this some mud, some flour, and some glues are added up and make a paste, and this paste is again dried up, and over this they wrote something. So that was the papyrus. Then animal skin, that is animal skins also used for writing materials. We have so much of documents. In National Library you can see also this thing. Then parchment also used, vellum, newborn calf's skin is used as a media over which the people draw and put so much of their intellectual activity into different structure, different symbol, different language. So slowly we have overcoming one media to another, all these discussed medias, and thereafter a greater change has been made, that is the paper. The paper is the most important media of this modern age. The paper is actually formed by the processing of woods. So we are not discussing the manufacture of paper, but however we can see that at a time The printing technology was developed also. So therefore, huge amount of books were prepared. So throughout the world, and still now, the knowledge world is based on this paper, book is formed. Though there are different types of natures, books, patents, standards, treaties, conference proceedings, that is the characteristics of the print media in different way. But they are all the print media. The basic item is the paper. So paper is the important media over which the people were most interested, and they have the greater facility and they obtain a greater scope for communicating their ideas for the posterior generation. So paper is the important media of this modern society. Throughout the world, library contains only book. Nowadays, there are so many other media. Those will be discussed later on. However, all the books, those are obtained in the libraries, are certainly made of this. The paper is the basic ingredient, basic foundation and basic media over which the intellectual engravings were made. So in that way, we see that greater change of media has been done from this early age to modern civilization. So modern civilization is based on this paper technology, paper-based media. So this is the most important thing, and another important thing is the printing. So printing can be better done over this paper, and that's why throughout the world we are having so much of books and utilizing so much of books. Still we are reading in this age of electronic age. All these media, electronic media and other media will come, no doubt. That is inevitable, no doubt. But this paper media is the modern media based on which we are utilizing. There are so many other areas also. Microform, microfiche, film. Then all other types of bakelite, where all the recorded songs we are seeing. So that depends upon the different types of media. Bakelite media, plastic media. So film is the plastic media. Motion picture, films. Then we have seen audio recording for the development of science and technology. Video recording, audio visual, television, radio. So these are the media through which the people's idea can be communicated in the different sectors, or not only different sectors, but the people generally. So therefore, we can see that different media are generating, that depends upon the growth and development process of science and technology. Nothing else. So audio recording, now we have obtained a greater media world, that is electronic media. Then compact discs, read-only memory, CD-ROM is another important media. Is varieties media, spatial media. So it is not the media, but again we are getting information. It cannot be taken as the media, but utilizing the information. We are collecting information from this World Wide Web. Though it is not a media, but a prescribed platform, a different kind of platform, different kind of better media perspective, where information is set. So you discuss, you define whether it can be taken granted as a media or not. We can call it also the meta media, no? Or you can call it electronic media. It will be better to say it a meta media. So in that way, we can see that human communication process is going developed through the development of the media generation. The peoples are very interested to creating modern media generation, because whenever they are facing so much of problems for utilizing that media, the research is going among themselves, and they have shifted the media from one to another. In such a way, all these media we have seen, from clay tablets to paper to electronic media, a greater journey for the better human development, for greater development of human generation. So, human society is highly developed, is highly communicable, highly intellectual by utilizing this media, over which all this knowledge, all this information was recorded, and these recorded media are utilized in different form, different ages, and that shifted from one civilization to another civilization. In that way, we are utilizing all this media. So, as students of Master of Information Science, we have to learn how this media has been developed, what are the different types of media over which we record the information. Thank you very much. Thank you.